discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. This week, we watched the May 11th, 1998 edition of Raw is War, and we're going to get into it. But boy, this one was interesting. This one was
B.
hot and heavy. If you
I like forgot
guys,
where I was.
there was a lot going on. And also, I feel like the entirety of the next like pay-per-view got like established today,
Immediately.
but like up until this point, not a word, not a peep. Um,
Because we didn't even know the name, right?
no, until today.
And now we
Um,
know the entire match card.
for the most part. Yeah. And for those of you who listened last week, thank you for joining us on our little detour into
To
the land of
WCW.
WCW that we're watching the same week. So if
Oh
you want to
yeah.
go back, have a little compare contrast, you can. The little dueling promos between X-Pac and Eric Bischoff
I
because
hate it because Eric Bischoff's was maybe better. And that's not saying much. They were both bad.
right. But also like Eric Bischoff's like challenging Vince McMahon. So it's like
And then X-Pac's like,
right.
hmm,
Um,
hmm.
interesting. I will say thus far, not loving his return, mostly because he hasn't been in the ring yet.
I swear to God, when he first came, he shot a shoot so shooty that I was like,
So shooty.
okay, so shooty. He shot a shoot that was so shooty that I was intrigued. I was intrigued.
Right.
I was literally, he is like a snake oil salesman because this bitch, all he does is yap and he's not good in it. He had that one major promo in the beginning, and then ever since then, it's been kind of bad. If he talks at all, by the way.
Right.
And then he hasn't wrestled one time.
Right.
Sorry,
Well, and I
I
don't
know
know
I'm
if he's
screaming.
I don't know if he's like injured
Injured.
or not, but
I have
like
to look this up because I'm like, you're doing all bark, no bite.
no,
All
literally.
bark, no bite. Okay.
Um,
Do,
that'll
he
make more
just
sense in
explained
a week.
in a week. Okay. All right. So last night, which you'll see next week, we interviewed the girl. I can talk about this
Yeah, go ahead.
here? I, if you're not new here, you know that I am so obsessed with KHS, that is Kevin Herrera Sanchez from Ringville. If you guys don't watch Ringville, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, well, not really, please stay. But I love Ringville on YouTube. I'm such a huge fan, and we got to interview Kevin last night. Oh, we had a time. We had such a time. I can't wait for you guys to see this episode. But I couldn't remember if we discussed that during the episode or
hmm
afterwards because we yapped. We
Yeah.
yapped for the whole episode. And then even after we hung up, we just could not stop yapping. And
Yeah,
it
it was like
kind of all
another
bled
extra like
together.
40 minutes of yap.
Yeah.
So
So it kind of all bled together. So I was like, I can't remember if we explained all bark, no bite, all bark, no bite to Kevin during we were recording or after. I can't remember. So you guys might find out next week, you might not. And if not, if anyone cares, I guess we can explain it in the future. But for now, just
sit on
no bark,
that
no bite.
because
I'm so
there's nothing
so
like alluding to something they haven't seen yet.
and we've never explained. Yeah, and we'll never explain again. Yeah, so guys, next week, the Kevin Herrera Sanchez. And if you know, you know, and you're cool as shit because Ringville is the best. I'm so
Agreed.
excited.
Agreed. So that's was a great interview. So look out for that one. So
Hmm.
it won't be a regular recap next week, but hey, you get a mixed bag when you come on this show. You get what you get, and you don't get
Especially
upset.
because, yeah, literally. And especially because we were kind of like, the word that's coming to mind is floopy in December. Like we didn't really take any interviews and we recorded in weird spot. Like we just kind of were, which we are
Listen,
every December. We work in retail and we're just two little pea pods trying to make it through this earth. Okay. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say,
uh,
but we do our best. So then in January, we kind of catch up on a lot of things all at once.
right,
Everything everywhere all at once.
right,
So it is
exactly.
kind of a mishmash, and then we find our routine probably
Somewhere
February,
down the
March,
line.
whatever. And we
But
also saw each other this weekend.
wait,
Did we
what?
talk about this already? We also saw each other this past weekend, didn't we?
Did we? Did we discuss this last time?
Holiday
Eh,
Hangover? Did we talk about Holiday
No, we
Hangover?
didn't. Let's talk about
Guys,
it.
great. Okay, guys, I came in. Xavier's grumpy today, but in a fun way, in a spicy way that I like. And then I came in piss and vinegar. So sign up, saddle up for whatever this is. But we got to see each other this weekend. It was a cute, maybe 16 hours that I was in Philly.
Right, right, right.
We
As we do.
we went to Holiday Hangover at Philomoka, which Philomoka is so cool. It's like it's almost like if you don't know where it is, you'd never find it because it's just an unmarked stage door, like
Right.
black metal stage door, and you go in there and it's just the coolest place ever. But we saw Holiday Hangover. It was so good. Xavier obviously posted about it on our socials, but I just again have to say, like, I, born and raised in New Jersey, I love New Jersey with all my heart, would lay on the line for her. I love her. But there's something about wrestling in Philly that is so crazy and makes me so feral. And the people there, first of all, the shows are filled with hot bitches. I was looking around the audience and I was like, every hot bitch I've ever seen in my life
Mhm.
is here.
Of every flavor. Like,
Every flavor. We had the hot goth girls. We had the hottest goth girls. We had the hot like pastel baby kind of like Spice Girls.
mm-hmm.
We had like just the baddies in like their athleisure and their hats and the chains.
Mm.
Tiara freaking Whack was there,
Right.
who I am such a huge fan of. I have like merch of hers. I've seen her perform. I love her. Like Sandman was there. We got to see the post game who we've interviewed before,
Which
which
was
was
great. We
so
we
great.
love to and we've talked about this, like meeting people like in person, because we are who we are when we're recording, which is very like
Yes.
blah, blah, blah,
La,
blah,
la, la, la,
blah,
la, la.
very Tasmanian devil, but in real life we're like you describe, we're wallflowers. We're
So
like
shy. We're
so
so
shy.
shy. So
um
introverted.
so
We're having a good time. And
no,
then when we go to meet
absolutely.
people, we're like,
Yeah.
hello, good day, sir.
Absolutely.
Hello. Horrible. Because I don't want to air him out, but one of the wrestlers we've interviewed before didn't recognize us at first, and I was just like, that's okay. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna be like,
Meh.
and then he came back around and was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But also we've only met on,
This.
Zoom, so makes complete sense. But I was like, far be it from me to be like, we actually kind of know each other. I was just like, yeah, bye. And that's fine. But
So good.
holy shit, the post game had an incredible match. They are,
Hmm.
first of all, just incredibly talented. I love that move where basically Vinny Talata slam dunks Miami Mike into a body.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they're just funny.
Fun and
They're
just fun to
so
watch.
fun. They're so fun to watch. They have like an excess oozing amount of charisma.
Hmm.
Like they're the nicest, kindest people. Cause I walked up to them and once I'm not shy and once we've established a boundary, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hug you now because I hug. So
Yeah.
I hugged them like 4 times. And we got to watch Fancy Ryan Clancy, who I'd never seen before, Xavier had.
Oh, big fan, big fan. I listen. I'll tell everybody that'll listen to me that man's praises. He's just so good, so good.
Incredible.
He took on Griffin McCoy, who's a Philly native. So as is Vinny Talata. So um,
Hmm.
the crowd. I although he is good at what he does, because the crowd was still like not about that top guy time.
Is
uh,
anybody?
yeah, yeah,
Sorry,
yeah. I get
Griffin.
it. But
We
hey.
got beef, me and Griffin.
So funny. Mostly just because he's a heel and he just shouts things. And Kelsey took the bait.
I did. I took the bait. Well, okay. Well, he caught whatever. Guys, go live stream the Respect Wrestling show from November.
Mm. Anywho.
Anyway, it was the best.
Yeah, fantastic. The match was great. They wrestled all over Philomoka. At one point, they were like hanging each other over the balcony. Kelsey got to see the Sandman cane somebody, in
Blessed
person, which is really bucket list item on that one.
completely.
Um,
I love him.
so yeah, it was a great time. And then we drove home listening to the most bonkers playlist that a friend of ours made,
Pat,
which
shout
was
out Pat. Hey, Pat.
essentially every song that we just experienced throughout high school.
Yeah,
But
if you guys want to live, Too Lit playlist on Spotify by Pat Moran. Sorry if I'm doxing you, Pat, but like like Too Lit Pat Moran is an incredible Spotify playlist if you're trying to vibe out.
right, right. In like a nostalgia kind of way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I don't know, like 2012,
Yeah.
20
Yeah, I want to say like 2010 to like
2010 to like tw
2015.
yes, I was gonna say 2015, 2016. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Would probably be, yeah, but it really took us there. Also, chances are, if you are a fan of the Jersey Shore, you will also the place or the show. You
Period.
you will also like this
The
playlist,
place, the show, or both.
right?
The
100%.
Venn diagram is mostly a circle.
Amen. Um, but yeah, great time.
Great
Zero
time.
zero complaints.
No notes.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. We'll be anytime another show comes through there, we're gonna have to. So, just be
Yeah.
prepared.
Well, every time a show comes to the Mecca, I make Xavier come up here. So now that's going to be my retribution is now, which oh no, who is going to be driving down to Philamoka. So
Love it. Love
psyched.
it. Okay. So let's get into this. Let's get into this episode before we get too carried away because we will just gab about anything but this
Period. Yeah.
if we keep going.
Yep.
But the episode opens up with a little recap vignette of Vince telling Mick Foley that he has to take out Terry Funk to prove that he is willing to make the sacrifices necessary to become the world heavyweight champion. And we're like, okay. So then we go into that whole match where it's just Terry Funk and Mick Foley beating the absolute crap out of each other. And we're like, okay, cool. We're brought up to speed. Dude Love is the number one contender, even though it seems Nicholas is having quite the identity crisis. So,
As if I didn't know it could get worse.
no,
He was already
1000%.
three individuals.
Right,
Four if
right,
you count actual McFoley.
right. And
Now, I
it
don't.
they're all blurring together. It's getting on.
It's so
Um,
weird. Things are
but
shaping up to be pretty odd.
no, literally break my neck on that one. Vince McMahon comes up and like opens the show. Of course, it's very strange because he doesn't have music. So every time he comes out, it's just to booze. Like it's
Yeah, truly.
just
I feel like it
booze.
should be like Oh Fortuna, like dun 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 dun.
Oh, he'd love that.
He would.
Although his like theme song that he gets eventually is pretty, you get stuck with it and you're like, ah, damn, here you go. And it
Mm,
very much so fits his character.
I
Um,
see.
but Vince McMahon feeling very smug, very on top of the world. Basically announced that Stone Cold must compete in a tag team match this evening. Mind you, Stone Cold's not in the building yet, so he's basically just like someone telephone that to him because it's not
Hmm.
like me as his boss is going to pick up the phone and let that happen.
Like
So
truly insane.
1000%. So then he introduces the number one contender, the man willing to make the sacrifices. Dude Love comes out, suit, tie, sweatpants, comb over, newspaper tucked under the arm, like he just finished up in the bathroom. Like I was like,
And he might
girl,
have, knowing McFoley,
we'll
he very
never
well
know.
could have.
So he being McFoley comes out and he's like, I know that I've been confused about my identity, but I know who I am. I was like, girl, are you coming out? Like, what's happening? um, he's like, I am a well-educated, like well-read lover of women, surprisingly good dancer, king of
He
hardcore.
said surprisingly good dancer for a big man.
Right. I was like, oh, got it.
And all of those things are true.
No,
I
not no.
I'm
Uh,
just having like audio visual distortion because why are you dressed like that?
no one 100%. And it is 98% the comb over.
It's because
Like,
he has the most luscious, beautiful excess of hair. So to
right.
see it to be used as
a
That
weapon.
is like
It was really
a
something.
blow, a literally Dyson. If the Dyson wraparound existed at this time, the
Oh,
way
wrap wrapped around, bitch.
wrapped
Wrapped
around,
around.
he had the blowout supreme, but
Mm,
he instead used it to
to
make
shellac it right to his
a
forehead.
comb over and a ponytail.
Oh, terrible.
Sinister.
Absolutely
Sinister things
sinister,
occurred
which
on May 11th.
crimes. We were all getting banged at
Facts.
Slamboree, and apparently this
While
was
we were getting banged at Slamboree, here comes this bitch.
just drying up every puss in the house.
That's my favorite comeback thing I've ever seen where it's like a girl got like a shirtless pic of a guy and he said here for a rainy day and she just said why to keep me dry because that's what it's doing.
I love that. I
I
love that.
pray I get to use that someday. I pray.
I pray that gets launched in your path. I want
I pray
that.
I just go
Just sick
destroy
waiting for
him.
the opportunity.
Launch the missiles.
So Dude and McMahon have themselves a little hug it out moment. It's very awkward for all parties involved. Us watching at home, I'm sure for the two of them.
Mm.
And then Vince announces that at the pay-per-view, we are, of course, because when Vince has tried in the past any one of these combinations, it has not worked. So now we're going to get a special guest timekeeper in Stooge number one, Gerald Briscoe, a special guest ring announcer in Pat Patterson, and he goes on to talk about the special guest referee, and he like really builds it up. He's like, he's a physical specimen, super intelligent, this, that, or the other. And he goes to like introduce the special guest referee. No one comes out. So then Vince is like, oh, what's going on? Let me go back there. So he goes back there, and then it's just kind of we're left in the ring with the Stooges and Dude Love. Um,
For too long, by the way.
yeah,
Way too long.
100%. And I had a feeling that this was coming. As soon
Yeah.
as he started that introduction, I was like, here we go.
Because I
So
was like, who could this possibly be? And Xavier just goes, him. Him. And I go, if that's what happens right now, the way. And then he was like, oh man, what's happening? Where are they? I was like, no. And Xavier's like, he's going to walk to the back
and come back
and then
out.
he's going to come back out and he's the rep. And I was like, no.
Yep, and
But
that's
guess what?
exactly what happened.
Happy Easter.
He borrowed Ken Shamrock's shirt, uh, threw that bad Larry on, and decided to come back down to silence
Silence the haters.
and announce himself as the special guest referee. So that's where we're at.
I hate him.
Yeah, yeah. So Steve Austin
Wasted
has
my time.
just all of the cards stacked against him. So great. Fantastic. Can't wait. Should be fun.
Should
I
be fun.
love the like as much as I hate this, I
Hmm.
do love to see how they get out of it. Like
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
how Steve Austin somehow some way makes his way out of like whatever this stipulation is. Um,
Hmm.
because it's just getting more and more ridiculous every week.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, because one, they're not getting any younger, and they're just getting their ass beat every
It's
week now.
so great.
And
I
like
like it.
the more they get involved, the more they get their ass beat, and it's cracking me up.
And let that be a lesson to you people.
Mm.
Sometimes the more you get involved, the more you get your ass beat.
100% stay unproblematic.
Hmm.
So then we get a cutaway, and DX is on their invasion train, part two. This time they've gone to the WCW headquarters. They start annoying the security. They're like Billy Gunn's talking about like the WWF headquarters building, like because it's a giant
It
building with
is.
a
Yeah.
huge WWF on the side.
Gigantic
Um,
flag waving from the top too.
yeah,
It's crazy.
100%. And of course, the security like called the police because there's just like five grown ass people on a toy
Built.
tank walking rolling up to their parking lot and
I
just like creating
Because that's the
havoc.
thing. It's like a tank. It's like a army truck with like a huge, I'm assuming, prop gun, like
Right.
huge prop missile launcher. I too would probably call the cops. I'd be
Ugh.
like, I
So
don't
look,
know about
so
that.
wild, so wild. So yeah, they're just wreaking havoc. I'm here for it. It's fun. Let them use their like immature
I love
antics
it.
for good.
Yeah, and what I would give to be the truck driver,
Mm.
the army truck driver who's just involved.
There for the ride,
There for
literally.
the ride, literally.
Um,
Yes.
Fantastic. So Kevin Kelly is backstage waiting for the arrival of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and he's like waiting in front of like a gate. And then he hears like a knocking on the gate, and he's like, "Oh, like this could be him." And lo and behold, it is the debut of the Al Snow, the ECW Al Snow character in the WWF.
Girl.
So it's Al Snow and Head, his trusty sidekick,
I'm so
his
happy.
other half. And it's great. I love this gimmick. Him just talking to the Head is hilarious.
He's
Uh,
so talented.
so basically, he's got tickets to the show, and he's trying to like find the correct entrance to the building. And Kevin points him in the right direction, and we leave him like muttering to the Head that the Head gave him the wrong directions.
I
And I
love
love
it.
to see it.
I love to see it.
I'm
I'm so
so
happy.
glad he's back. So
Me
because the last
too.
time he was not Al Snow, so it was.
Which this is so weird because now I'm realizing we saw him leave.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
forgot.
He does. He went to ECW, rebranded, comes back, and yeah, now we're gonna see. And I love this because I love this introduction because it's just such an interesting way to introduce a character.
Yeah, because
Uh,
meanwhile we're doing like Val Venus, like
like
XXL,
right,
XXR.
yeah, it's yeah, it gets wild. Um, we in our first match of the evening get the returning Vader taking on Barry Windham. We learn that at Over the Edge, which is the upcoming pay-per-view in a couple weeks, um, Vader is going to be taking on Kane in a loser must unmask stipulation. Um,
Love that.
right, very, very cool. Of course, Barry Windham, part of the NWA craziness, has the Midnight Express. Our buddy Jim Cornette, all on
Hmm.
the outside. Of course, the Midnight Express gets involved. But again, this is Vader's return. This is about making Vader big bad again because
Hmm.
he's been out with injury. So it's a pretty decisive victory. It's a Vader bomb. It's a pin. Vader wins.
Hmm.
The NWA comes in like they're gonna do something about it, and Vader's like, "There's actually
Hmm.
quite a bit of y'all." So he backs up out of the ring and is like,
Hmm.
"All right, I did my damage."
Hmm.
Um, Glad to see him back. Cannot wait. And then we cut back to Kevin Kelly, who's backstage for the actual arrival of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Kelsey described this best.
I was he was like, girl, like Stone Cold wasn't even out of the car and he was like, girl, you will never believe what happened. He was literally there to drop the tea. Like it's like something happened in homeroom and your friend came late. And
mm,
so in first period, you're like, girl, sit down, sit down. You're like, girl, you
mhm,
will not fucking believe what vice principal whatever did today. Like,
mhm.
but it was like, so girl, while you were gone, Vince got in that ring and he said, Gerald Briscoe, timekeeper, Pat Patterson on the mic, Vince McMahon, your referee. Thoughts? Immediately, he was like, I have the tea and I need to tell you as soon as you set foot on this property.
Literally,
And thank God.
literally.
Thank God.
That's so good. And he goes like, of course, he's like, first of all, like about the three of them, can't even call them the Three Stooges, more like the Three Jackasses, and that's a bunch of crap. Um, He's like, Vince McMahon, it doesn't matter what you do, you're never gonna rip this title off of me. And then he gets told about the tag team match, and he's like extra pissed off about that because he doesn't play well with others, as we know.
Hmm.
So then he just goes on to be like, okay, well, where's that done son of a bitch at? Because he's got some splaining to do,
I
essentially.
know. I'm
Um,
like, he needs to go through his contract or something and be like, hey, you're supposed to inform me of a match at least like X amount of time beforehand. Like, we need to get into the fine print of the contract because I just feel very strongly that violations are occurring.
oh, for sure, for sure, for
Like,
sure.
I don't know.
Just throw that out there. Um, but he goes on a hunt to go find him, and then that takes us into our next match, which is Hawk of LOD 2000 comes out with Animal and Sunny, taking on Skull of I guess 8 Ball and Skull. I don't even know if the DOA is a thing anymore.
Well, because I forgot about Crush, and then when we went over and did our little jaunt at WCW, I go, oh, there it
There's
is.
Crush.
I forgot. I
Yeah,
forgot he
Brian
came over
Adams.
here.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Um, absolutely bonkers. So this
And I don't
match,
remember who the other people in there were, so it doesn't matter.
there, don't make me think. I can't remember.
Who was it? Like t tuning belts or
Oh God, who
uh
doesn't
exhaust
matter.
pipe or
They wish.
blade?
Oh, Blade the Vampire. So this match is chaotic. It starts like it's going to be a tag team match. It is not. It is just Hawk taking on
This
Skull.
shit,
Um,
whatever.
Animal and 8 Ball are just beefing on the outside the whole time. Might as well have been a tag team match.
Truly.
Um, so of course, the match is fine. It's two just beefy dudes beating on each other.
It's
We
yeah.
love to see it, great. But of course, as the Bopsy twins have been known to do recently, we get the sister swap, and 8 Ball ends up pinning Hawk because he's fresh as a daisy. He's not actually the participant in this match. So
Mhm.
for some reason, Skull and 8 Ball pick up the victory over the Legion of Doom
Fine.
because nobody would actually believe it.
Period. I love that. Yeah, it's true. And part of me is like, I'm happy they're at least finally using this twin thing to their advantage because what other possible
No,
reason could
because
there be
like
for it?
exactly,
So I
exactly,
guess I can't
exactly.
be that mad, but I hate to
It's
see all
better
of you
than
lose.
nothing. It's
Of
better than
course.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
it's so true. So you know what? I'll take it. Thanks, guys.
yeah. Twin magic. But anyway,
Sister, sister.
no, literally. And then that takes us to
The princess
another.
switch.
What
I said the princess switch.
is that? The one with
Vanessa Hudgens. I've never
heard.
actually seen it, but I already know the whole movie just by the name.
Oh, perfect. Well,
You
yes.
know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
one's
yeah.
normal, one's a princess. They swapped because probably.
Isn't that also the plot of like a? I'm pretty sure it's like a Barbie movie, like like the Princess and the Pauper or something of that
You're
nature.
definitely right. And also I'm like, Padme Amidala.
Right.
She done
So
did
we've done
that.
this a few times.
Yeah. My girl Padme, justice for Padme. Any Padme haters in here, get the out. By the way.
By
Okay,
the
anyway,
way,
go
by
ahead.
the by. That takes us into another DX invasion segment. This time they go to the CNN Center. And again, it's just more chaos. They're like always just arguing with security. They're getting yelled at for filming because it's not public property.
Yep.
They're like literally having like an interaction with one of the security guards, and the security guard's like radioing to somebody, and they're like, just tell Ted like DX is here. Like he'll send us
They'll
right
let
up.
me right up.
He
Yeah.
he loves us.
Billy Gunn is so funny.
Oh, so good. Underrated that one.
He
As
really
far as being like a
is.
comedian goes, it's good.
Yes, because also Road Dogg is so good on the mic, but
Mhm.
Billy is so good at improvising like the silliest like bits.
Like in person, yeah.
Yes, like he's like, no, like, yeah, he'll like we're old friends. Tell him, yeah, no, it's Billy Gunn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like just tell him. So serious.
So serious. It's so good.
Tomfoolery.
Which we love. This is great. This is using the powers for good. Um,
Yes.
but then that takes us into a Edge promo. Another one. It's brooding. It's it's
It's very The
dark,
Crow.
where it like turning around a street
Yeah, like
corner, like whispered poetry.
yeah, it was a
Um,
woman. It gives very much Sting in a lot of ways because
mhm.
it's just reminding me of the promo with a child talking or
Right,
whatever,
right,
and just
right,
like
right.
the wet cement streets and like
Hmm.
whatever. It's like Crow, Sting, Edge. They're all
Right.
kind of
They're in there.
yeah.
But love to see it. Can't wait for that to actually materialize into something. I mean, I know it does eventually, but it's like the way that these promos be happening in the WWF, like we could be here for a while. So Val Venus is still coming. So
He actually should maybe go to the hospital.
100%. It's definitely been longer than 4 hours. See a doctor.
No shit.
So next is actually a kind of silly, fun segment. It's Bradshaw and Taka Michinoku like in a convertible, and Bradshaw's like trying to light a cigar for Taka, and like he's coughing and just being ridiculous, and then he's like trying to teach him how to drive. And it's insane.
It's
He like
kind of silly.
they like back up. Bradshaw like smacks him with his cowboy hat. They like drive off. It's a whole thing.
Hmm.
Um, then they come back and like very not the buddy cop movie I was expecting. Um,
No, but I love it.
I'm not
It's
I'm
weird.
not
I
mad
kind of
about it.
love them together, and I did not expect that. Like, I did
Right.
not expect to feel any sort of way about it, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. I kind of think it works.
That's fantastic. No,
It's
it's
like a
great.
Great Dane and like a mini poodle or something.
Very, very true.
Hmm.
So they make their return from their little joyride and of course, get attacked by who we learn later is High and Tide. Like, cool.
Sure.
Finally, give him a name, give him something. Like,
Hmm.
I'm glad we're progressing this other than just showing up in Taka and Bradshaw's matches. Because again, weird two pairings to like just go after.
Yes.
Because it's weird because they went after them like separately and then they became like a team. But it's
But
like,
I
were
feel
you
like
attacking them like with the intention of making them be a team? Like, I don't know.
but I feel like they said something about like Bradshaw having beef with them when he was in New Japan. I don't remember.
I
I
don't
could be making
remember.
that completely up.
I was like, I don't
So I'm
recall
so
that.
sorry if
I
anyone
remember that being a thing
remembers.
about Taka,
Well,
um,
that, yeah,
but I don't know if Bradshaw.
was even there.
Right.
Hmm. I'm like, where's my phone? And
uh,
obviously, you guys can fact check us because we're just two girls.
but so more on that chaos later. Next we have a match between Jeff Jarrett and Farouk. I'm still just gonna say it. Way too much screen time for Jeff Jarrett. Way too much entrance for Jeff
Oh,
Jarrett.
jeez. I literally said they blew the budget on him for what?
They just took Psycho Sid's like thing and just threw some spinners on it and called it Jeff Jarrett's. I'm just so over the
Sorry,
go ahead.
I just have to tell you, he was in 1997 wrestled in All Japan Pro Wrestling for a tag team, in a tag team.
I've heard.
And he was also there in 1993, I think. Sorry. Anyway,
Heard. Probably
I just had to
1997 would be the most relevant one, I would
relevant, I
assume.
guess.
Um,
Anywho, sorry everyone.
no, you're good.
But yeah, no, Double J, the pyro that they spend on the money they spend on his pyro is so insane and not worth it. Sorry.
No. But Farouk got a new song. Great.
Great.
And then he comes out with Steve Blackman in tow. Great.
Great.
Love to see it. Of course,
Love to
Steve
see that man.
Blackman will finally be getting to take on Jeff Jarrett after all of the shenanigans that Jeff Jarrett just keeps showing up in.
Hmm.
Um, and we also learned that Farouk is going to be taking on The Rock at Over the Edge for the Intercontinental Championship with all of the members of the nation banned from ringside.
Thank
Um,
God.
so maybe we'll actually see a match.
Would love to know.
Love
We
that.
gonna find out.
The match it's decent. Like they're both obviously very good at what they do. Blackman on the outside like pump kicks Jeff Jarrett like 300 style and just absolutely like kicks his heart like out of his chest. Oh, it was like a cartoon. It
It
was
was
so
so
good.
beautiful.
It
It
was
was
so
so
good.
beautiful.
And then he throws Jeff Jarrett back in the ring, and then Kama and Mark Henry of the Nation of Domination attack Farouk. Then
Hmm.
that causes the disqualification, and then Jeff Jarrett somehow in the fray of it all ends up with Steve Blackman's nunchucks that he brought out, and uses them against Steve Blackman a few times, and it looked like it hurt. I don't know. I don't know
It
if they're
definitely
foam.
sound I
Um,
definitely sounded like it hurt. Well, remember we were like, oh yeah, Vader probably got hit with like a fake wrench or whatever, and then no, real wrench, broken face, out for 3 months.
yeah. I was like,
That
oh,
so anybody's guess. We have no idea, but it sounded real.
amen. Amen. Um, so can't wait to see those matches and hopefully stick a fork in those feuds.
Yes.
One, just because I don't think there's not much at stake as far as the Jeff Jarrett, Steve Blackman one goes. So like there's only so many places this can go.
Hmm.
And Farouk's been feuding with the nation for
A
too long.
hundred
Too
years.
long. It's time. It's
It's
time.
been 84
It's time to
years.
change the fit and it's time to move on.
Oh, amen.
Because he still looks like he's part of the nation.
Girly.
So
Speak on it. Thank you.
although I feel like the nation has kind of well, no, because D'Lo Brown still wears like a matching fit.
One of you has to change.
Hmm.
Honestly, it should probably be both of them. Like, the nation doesn't exist. I mean, the nation exists, but it's not Farouk's nation. So it's like, I think we should all, I think we should all change. Change is
So
good. It's okay.
let
It's
it go.
okay.
It's okay. So then Stone Cold comes out to the ring because he wants answers. He's like, I know you stacked the deck against me. I don't really care. I don't like you. You don't like me. That's fine. The least you can do though is come out here and give me some answers about what I'm doing tonight.
Yes.
Uh, so of course Vince does not because he's gotten one too many stunners, I'm sure.
Mm.
Um, and he shows up on the Titantron and he's like, "Oh, like who are your opponents? And I'm not sure who your partner is." And then in the most whack ass little coordinated move,
Wait.
they were talking about like who his like opponents or partner is going to be. They basically just go, they do the see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, like that nonsense. Like, and you're
But
like,
they go, we'll just say this, and then coordinated silently just go like, and like
right.
they all
Yeah. It
enraged
was
me. How
it,
dare you do a stupid little coordinated bullshit? Hear no evil. Shut up. You are
right.
my boss. I will kill you.
But yeah, yeah,
I'm
that was
calling my lawyer. This is workplace harassment.
this is
Like,
just rough. It's just like
and also, y'all are so funky for that. Funky. It's weird.
it is weird. It was
It's
like
goofy.
but hey. And then
Y'all
Stone
thought you
Cold,
ate with that.
no, they fully did. And
Ew.
because they like also had to like keep going like
Ugh.
after. It's not like they like cut away. And
No.
then Stone Cold's like, you can cover all whatever you want, but you can't cover your ass. So just put that on notice. And you're like, oh, okay. Then that takes us to a essentially not like a new Val Venus promo, but like a Val Venus like compilation of all of his previous photos,
If
which
like you
again
could
is
do,
fitting. But
yeah.
still,
If you, it was like, when you do like the serial killer do the magazine clips to say one's sentiment, it was like they clipped all his already sexual clips to make a more sexual statement. Like, because in the
what?
middle they just have the moaning clips like, oh, and
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, like,
Basically, he's like, ladies, you better get your arrest now. I'm like, I'm ready for him to just debut. They have been edging us for too long. It is time.
pun intended.
Yes. It is time. Let's bring him out
'Cause
here.
they're so
You
funny.
now no longer doing new promos. Now you're master cutting them. Like it's time. He can
It's
debut.
time. No, period. And we should have left it with Jenna Jameson. Because it's either you get teased for 8 years, or you just Al Snow and just appear.
Hmm.
Like there is no in between.
Hmm.
We never saw Brackus. Never.
No.
I'm not upset. I didn't want to see him, but
Wow, that's so right.
never saw him. He lives
Hi.
forever in the ether space of being like teased coming to Raw, and then just he lives in the liminal space
Ah,
forever.
absolutely. You know who we also haven't seen in 100 years? The Sultan.
The Sultan!
The Executioner.
Don't even bring him up. I fucking oh how you guys know how I feel about the Executioner. I seriously will go off on a tangent, and I already have an Undertaker tangent to go off on later, so
I get
I'll
it.
save my breath.
So next we have the delightful they don't call it a match. They just call it like an in-ring altercation.
Don't call it a comeback. They've been beefing for years.
Right. It's Sable and Marc Mero. Sable, amazing. She comes out in those
Oh,
like tiny Everlast shorts. So cute. So
slit
cute.
all the way up. Oh my God, she looks adorable.
Just a little play on Marc Mero's outfit, and I love it.
So cute. Her
Um,
braid, my favorite. Her Tomb Raider
100%.
braid.
Of course, this segment also coincides with the hour change and Jerry Lawler joining the commentary table.
I
So,
was like, why did it suddenly get disgusting? And I was
right.
like, oh, mm-hmm.
Right, right.
Nay.
Look who's here. Basically, King can't contain himself at all. It's not even clever. It's just gross.
It is literally little dog humping a leg. Like I feel like you've described him that way before, and
Yeah,
that's really
ugh.
what it is.
It's just like, ugh, ugh. It's like there isn't even any thought. It's just dick. It's just,
Perverse.
yeah, you're just like, okay, like we get it.
It's not creative. It's not
You're
whatever.
you're giving me nothing, nothing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But of course the most heinous part of it all was like that he took a Viagra. I was like, you're at work.
He's like, no worries. I popped a Viagra, took one of those Viagras today. Again. He also
Right,
said again. And we were
right,
like, so you're just bricked up at your job
right. Like just cuz,
on television?
just cuz. Mm.
Well, that explains why you have no thoughts in your brain. All the blood is in your pants, you freak.
Uh,
Piss me off. Arr.
it just makes me so mad. So then Sable grabs the mic, and she addresses Mark Mero, and she's like, I actually like never thought this would go this far, but you know what? Let's do it. And
Mm.
s
Huh.
then Mark Mero's like, well, you can't weasel your way out of this one. It's like too late. And then he like doesn't put down the microphone, just grabs Sable like he's going to do like the TKO, and you're like, oh geez, here we go. Um, and then he puts her down and is like, I want you to apologize for
He's
trying
like,
to
see what I could do to you. Men love to do that shit. I swear to don't get me started on this because I hate this when men are like, see how strong I am in the restraint I show so I don't snap your neck. What do you want, a fucking cookie? Like I hate that shit.
right. It's just
I
like
hate it. Oh, thanks for not being a violent homicidal maniac with someone you're married to. Ooh, I'm
right.
so grateful.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Oh
It's
my God. You know what else? I could just shoot you with a gun. Same results.
right.
Shut up, bitch.
Ugh. Anyway,
Sorry. I
no.
I I can't stand that.
um, so basically he's like, I want you to apologize for trying to ruin my career, aka being more popular than he is.
Mm.
And like you're like, okay. And she's like, you want me to apologize? She's and he's like, here's your apology right here. Kicks him right in the nuts. And then follows that up with a sable bomb.
He boot
Fantastic. She
lays his ass out.
loads his ass up, picks him up, drops him. Great
Skeet
stuff.
beat. And she goes, bye, girl.
Bye.
Bye.
And of course, Jerry's being disgusting, as he does. And while he's being disgusting, we cut to the Undertaker standing right next to him
Oh,
because the Undertaker did not forget about that vile ass conversation that Jerry and Paul Bearer had talking about the Undertaker's mother
Mm,
and saying all kinds
hi.
of unhinged shit. And it's like, I don't know why you would ever say anything about that man or his family.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? Like,
He's
why would you even put that in the universe? Mm-mm. The man has powers.
I'm like, well, yes, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, first of all, the two of you even talking where you think you're quote unquote safe in the locker room. Do you not remember the one time in the locker room when like all the benches were jumping? He's everywhere.
Right.
He's everywhere. He's
Yeah.
every woman. It's all in him.
Right.
Chaka Khan. Like,
Right.
you are just dumb. Dumb. I wouldn't even I feel safe talking shit about him in the comfort of my own home. He might be in the closet. I don't know.
Right. Right.
Like,
The stuff of nightmares.
I'm serious. Like, he's freakish. He appears out of the blue. He literally just appeared right next to you and you didn't even notice. You're talking about how you're bricked up about Marc Mero's head being between Sable's legs when she went to do the power bomb.
Right. Freak.
Freak.
Freak. Mm.
Mm. So I was psyched. I was like,
So,
get his ass. And he was
yes.
wearing the most heinous, Jerry's wearing the most heinous, ugly, nasty outfit I have yet seen him wear, and that's saying something.
Yeah, he really thought he was doing something with that coat, but here we are. So he gets his ass handed to him outside of the ring. The Undertaker throws him in the ring, hits him with a choke slam, and then he gets Jerry set up to do a tombstone. We get a blackout. We have Kane with
It's
Paul
pissed me off.
Bearer, and basically, Paul Bearer is like, you either are so upset about what I said or you don't believe a word that I said. And he's like, that seems a little like an interesting choice because I told you your brother was alive and you didn't believe me, and that turned out to be correct. So how about that? And
And
then
then JR goes, he's got a point. No, the fuck he doesn't.
I'm kinda.
No, he doesn't. Okay, I seriously, you guys, I freaked out. Xavier's like, it worked on you. It's working. And I go, okay, what? So my blood pressure's high now. What do you want me to do? I was so mad. I was like, do you guys have you ever seen Erin Brockovich where she's yelling at her boss and they're fighting and then the secretary comes in because they also have like auxiliary beef and Erin Brockovich just turns to her and yells at the top of her lungs, talking to you, bitch. That is what I wanted Undertaker to do to Paul Bear. Girl, you're next, first of all. I'm out here settling a debt because this man's talking about my mother in a nasty fashion. This doesn't concern you right now. It will. It
Mm,
will because you were there, but I'm handling business right now. Take my brother, whose mother you're also talking shit about, apparently, and get out of my house.
mm,
I'm busy. Shut up.
yeah.
Oh my God. I was so mad because I was like, first of all, you lie like a rug. You betrayed me 4 fucking times. So suddenly you're Kane's father. I'm just supposed to believe you because the one time you told the truth, I maybe second guess it because you're a liar and a fraud.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, get out of here! And then as soon as they walked out, Undertaker just went okay and went back to beating up Jerry.
Right.
This has nothing to do with you. Get out of here. I'm not talking to you, bitch. I'll see you later.
So,
Oh,
uh,
oh,
so,
so sick of him.
well,
I know.
buckle in.
Rest in peace or whatever. Rip. I don't know. God bless.
Um,
Whatever.
so basically, he promises that next week he will have proof that he is Kane's father. So we will find out
If
about
it's
that
not a
next week.
DNA test, a literal from a hospital blood work, I am not interested. If you bring a photograph or a a piece of crayon on paper, I'm Kane's dad.
Right.
Unless you bring a court, what is it, notarized document,
Mm.
I'm not interested. Keep it at home. I don't care.
Kelsey hates Paul Bear.
I
Anyway.
I do.
So then the Undertaker follows that up, finally hitting the tombstone on Lawler, which should hopefully make him think twice before talking about the Undertaker's family.
And I pray. I
They,
this was so satisfying to me to watch. And I was so happy that even though he got interrupted, he went right back to work. He was like,
mm,
"I wasn't done." So I don't know if you thought you were safe because your little friend came out here to chirp, chirp, chirp. You're still getting your bird ass beat.
right. Yeah, so love to see it.
Love to see it. I'm gonna lay in bed like tonight like this, like a coffin. In my coffin of pleasures.
I could never. That's crazy. Um, uh, so Al Snow takes the opportunity and the empty seat that Jerry has left to pop himself down. He grabs a headset for himself, grabs a headset for the mic, instructs her that she can, talk freely.
Hmm.
And
He
JR's
goes, "Go
like,
ahead, girl. This your moment."
no, literally. And JR's like, so like, why are you here? And he's like, what do you mean? Why am I here? And we're like, to see the show. I gotta talk to Vince. And we're like, okay.
I wish he would have stayed.
I would have enjoyed
I
that on
would have enjoyed
commentary. Are you
that
kidding me?
ceaselessly.
Because
Like
it would
just
have been
silence
three
and
people on commentary, but two people speaking. So
but it's
like,
great because I would have been like it would have been so great if there was silence and he just goes, "Good point, head. That's
right,
right."
right.
Like just no that would be so funny. That would be so funny,
So good.
please. And Jim's
So
like or JR's like so on his side. He goes, "I want you to talk to Vince." Sure.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
go
didn't
for
say
it.
anything. Go ahead.
Yeah, so good. So of
On board.
course, and then security shows up and they're like, "Bro, like you can't just walk up here
You
and
can't just
just."
be sitting out here.
um, so they try and like start removing him from the commentary desk, and he's like, but I need to see Vince. Like I gotta talk to Vince."
He
And
goes,
they're like,
"No, you guys are confused.
"Right,
It'll all make sense. Let me just explain. I'm just here to see Vince." And they're like,
right,
"That's kind of the problem. Like you actually have to
right."
go back to your seat."
100%. Then not even. They just kick him right out of the building.
Right out of the building.
Because your ticket does not allow for that, sir. Um, but he does run into the ring real quick. Parades
And
around the head before finally getting kicked out.
and they're in
Um,
Baltimore, girl. They're in Baltimore. And I guess
so
Baltimore
good.
isn't that far, but like the people were like freaking out. Like the
Yeah,
people
that
love Al Snow.
that head is fantastic.
I love it.
Just it's just such a psychotic, silly character.
It
Like it's
shouldn't
just
work. It
no.
really shouldn't. And
No,
yet,
it's just a mannequin head that just says "help me" on it. And
with a
like
wig.
so good. So good. And next we cut back to DX and they're wrapping up their little invasion at the CNN building. And we get what is quite possibly like the worst cannon shot ever
You
because they like fake like I didn't it's like I don't know if y'all are a fan of Charmed but it's like Charmed-esque special effects. They
it's
just like
just
blow up the CNN building and it's like girl that's like an act of terrorism
I
like
know
you
that's so
like
domestic terrorism.
like you can't just do
You
that.
can't do that. Yeah, they pretended to shoot a missile into the CNN building and had it just like a picture of it and it like a fire bursting. Like, oh my God, it was
it
so
it was brutal, but it was so
funny.
yeah, you're just like, all right, girl.
Oh, we blew up the CNN building.
Right.
Sure.
And then you what came
Went
back
to
to
work.
work? Got it. Okay.
Just
Um
another day at the office.
oh God. 100%. And then that leads us to DX being in the building. They come busy day for them.
Real
Uh
long day.
right, 100%. They were filming all day and then they were in Atlanta, take hop on a plane.
Domestic
Uh
terrorism. Get on a plane right after.
right, again, but this is pre
Pre 9/11 America.
um, so then they come to Baltimore and we're like, okay, got it.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
The JR says something about like I thought the next time we'd see them was like essentially like on an episode of Cops, and you're like,
Which is actually really funny.
you're like,
And I would
what?
love to see that, and they should have done that as a segment at one point.
100%. I would die.
That would be
That would be a
brilliant.
crossover that would work really well. Um,
Absolutely.
and then X-Pac grabs the microphone and he addresses the promo from Eric Bischoff that happened earlier in the same evening, which is pretty like it's interesting when you like be like, oh, they're literally having like a promo off on two different shows at the same time. So basically he's like Eric Bischoff, like I never asked you for anything. I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, and I don't kiss ass. So that's why I don't work for you anymore. And you're like, okay, got it.
You also don't wrestle.
Right.
I know you
I,
might be injured, I'm sorry, but like, well, I guess I'll have to look that up too at some point, but it just didn't get for me. It was kind of weird. And also the only reason it kind of made sense to me was because we saw WCW.
right.
If I hadn't seen that, I would have been like, girl, what are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah. They're really working under the assumption that people are watching both. And I
Which is
mean,
hilarious.
and there was a sign in the
I'm
audience that says like I'm taping Nitro. So
I'm
like
taping Nitro.
it's not like they weren't watching both.
It's true. Not
Um,
everyone though, but yeah, I also will say sidebar, incredible signs out tonight pretty much.
mhm.
Like really great signs in Baltimore.
100%. There was one in particular that says like that's Mr. Ass to you.
Love.
Fantastic. Great
Yeah.
sign.
Hmm.
And we just get essentially just DX like intros. The Road Dogg does the New Age Outlaws one.
Hmm.
Billy like also chimes in. Triple H does the whole Michael Buffer one. And then Owen Hart interrupts them and we also get the new Owen Hart theme, the new Nation of Domination theme,
Hmm.
where he's just like shouting over whatever the music, and then it just slides into the Nation of Domination theme. Love that guy.
I thought he
Um,
was like actually yelling.
no, it's part of the promo, or part of the
Oh,
music.
love.
So basically he's like me and Hunter have unfinished business, and Triple H is like, well, I'm right here, me and all my girlies, and then Owen's like, well, turns out I have girlies now. So then he brings out the Nation and we
Period.
have ourselves like a good old-fashioned dance off.
Literally the Sharks and the
No,
Jets.
100%. And then that takes us into what is our next match, which is Owen Hart versus Triple H. No title on the line. We are joined on commentary by Jim Cornette. Love to see. I like cannot stand him as a manager because
Mm.
he's so annoying, which I guess is
Yep.
like part of his job. But like I
Yep.
love him when he's on
I
commentary.
love him when he's on
I
commentary.
love him.
Love
I
him.
every time I'm just like, can't we just have him?
I
Like,
swear.
I don't need to know about this like 45-year-old like man's boner. I don't need to know. I don't need to know about it. It
Up
just
CC all, by the way.
I
Don't tell me.
don't tell me.
I don't want to know.
Ah, God, like I
He's
will ask. I will
if
ask.
I'm yes, I will ask. And if
Like
you guys are not new here, you know we probably would. We're
right.
disgusting.
But like it's the flagrant
Huh,
offering of information that
girly, I
no
don't want
one
to
wanted.
know.
So every time like Jim Cornette is on commentary, I'm just like it's such a breath of fresh air because it's just like, oh, like you can like be like color commentary without being an absolute pervert. Great.
And I know, yes, and I know we've said this before the last time Jim Cornette was on commentary because we were like, oh, that's what color commentary is supposed to be. I forget. I just, because again, he's still a color commentator. Like, he still makes me mad certain times and whatever, but not in like that way where I'm like, ew,
No,
like,
just in the like he's shining the heels. Like it's just like that's
yes,
which is
not shining his knob.
right. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you. So the ring is surrounded by both factions, of course.
love.
So just lots of meat everywhere. I love at one point in this match, Owen is literally standing on Triple H's face, just yelling "suck it" like over and over again. And I'm just like, yeah, you know what? Fair game. Fair
Yeah.
game. Another fantastic crowd sign during this match was the give D'Lo Brown a real push. Love to see it.
Girls.
Love that guy. Um,
Xavier's been saying this, by the
I
way,
love
from
that
the
guy.
beginning.
So underrated.
So underrated. I love D'Lo.
So
And
good.
that same person had another sign that was like, what was it? Oh yeah, it was like Miguel. Oh my God, why I want to say Ruiz, but it's not.
No.
Miguel. Oh, what a sin. Miguel from the Boricuas, Savio Vega, D'Lo Brown equals underrated. That's what it
Yeah, yeah,
was.
yeah. Fantastic. And not no, we've been saying that. So
Hmm.
we finally get like a DX Nation like face off. We're finally this is the feud I've been waiting for a minute. It's finally happening because these are the factions that are like the big ones in the WWF right now. And I knew the collision course was coming at some point. So love to see that. That gets broken up by approximately 900 officials.
Hmm.
And
It was
then the
fun.
match is thrown out. And then we are announced that we are going to get a six-man tag. Again, not X-Pac.
Uh,
In being Triple H and the New Age Outlaws. And I think it's not going to be The Rock. It is Owen, Mark Henry, and D'Lo.
Fun combo.
Fun combo.
I'm intrigued.
Fantastic. And then we get a very what seems like impromptu little segment. It's Dustin Rhodes, because he's Dustin Rhodes,
Dustin Rhodes
coming out. He has his Goldust gear and wig, and
and Huig,
wig, and he throws it into a trash can, douses the whole thing in gasoline, quite a bit of gasoline.
like way
Um,
too much.
and then lights it on fire. And then he's like, Vince McMahon, I've worked too hard for you these like last 3 years, and all like I've gotten in return is my dignity taken away. And why? Like just so like you could have your like sick jokes. Like he blames like his crazy. He blames his relationship on with his father on Vince. He blames his divorce on Vince. And the whole time this is happening, there's some guy in the audience
Mm-mm.
trigger warning, screaming at the top of his lungs, "You are a faggot, Rhodes." And it's just over and over and over. And he sounds so mad, like
And
so mad about it.
I just it's so insane. It doesn't matter how many times, like, I know it because literally I started getting really mad and Xavier's like, yeah, like, of course there's somebody. And I was like, yeah, but it's like, I'm never like, okay, like, we expected this. No, like, shut the fuck up. Like, what are you so mad about?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
But again, it's like I maybe it's just because
ugh.
I've already been on the
I
receiving end
know.
of this
I
nonsense, so it's
know.
like it's not I'm
I
not
know.
as phased. Like
I speak from a definitely a privileged place about this, but I just like because also like what are you gaining from saying that? Like you think the people around you think you're funny, you think the people around you think you're really onto some tea, like you think, oh, like what
I
do
was
you
like
think
the
is gonna
whole like yeah,
happen?
the character was supposed to like tiptoe that line. That was the
Yes.
point. Like
That was the whole thing with Jerry. Like, aren't you?
r-
Y'all don't remember? He
no,
wore a wig to the ring. What are we doing?
right.
He
And
licked the ring.
so basically, yeah, it was just crazy and it kind of just like ruined the segment because he's trying to have this like powerful like moment and it's just some guy just like absolutely just over and over again really hammering the point that like he
Just
doesn't like
slurs.
gay people and we're like, okay, we got
Congrats.
it.
Ooh.
We
So
get it.
interesting of you.
Right. Especially like back then, like big, bold,
Ooh,
big, bold,
that's a hot
brave
take.
claim.
My God.
So
Freaks.
basically Dustin goes like Goldust is dead. And then he is like, so long as you live, Vince, like you're never gonna forget the name. And he does like the Goldust like and then he's like, Dustin.
Dustin.
And you're like, okay,
Okay,
period. It
Dustin.
was a good promo. Like it was
It
I was
was. I'm
like,
so mad at that stupid Neanderthal.
right. Yeah,
Ruined
yeah.
it.
Yeah, just yelling. And I was like, it's not like that man was mic'd. Like he was saying it with his whole chest. I was like,
And I hope, first of all, rest in piss, whoever the fuck you are. Second, that exists forever.
right.
Forever. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm evil eyeing you from the future, bitch.
Right.
I'm evil eyeing you from 30 years in the future.
Right. So,
Fuck you. It was such a great promo because I love that he did this whole, it's so gold dust coated. He did this whole ceremonial, like ritualistic, like the flames like ignite, and then he goes, Vince McMahon, like
mhm.
behind the flames, like, I've worked too hard for you for the last 3 years. Like, it's so
Right.
drama. He's
Yeah, I
like, let
mean,
me light
like,
this shit up and get my little bonfire
because he still is
lightning
who he
going.
is.
I
Like,
love him. I'm
um,
so interested to see what happens after this.
yeah, we'll see where he goes. I know, I don't know when, but I do know he goes back to
Yeah.
the WCW.
The WCW.
So I don't know when that is exactly, but we'll see. We shall see.
Mhm.
Next we have Terry Funk and Scorpio,
Just Scorpio
just
now.
Scorpio now, taking on Kai and Tai. So we get introduced to Yamaguchi-san, who is like the manager, and then he's basically just playing possum, just distracting. He's like, you'll never know, like when, where, blah blah blah, that they're gonna come out. And of course, High and Tide sneaks in from behind, and that leads us into our 2-on-3 handicap tag team match, which I'm gonna shoot this like official right in the foot. Like, what was this?
Horrible.
Because High and Tide could just do whatever they wanted, like at all time. They were always in the ring, all three of them.
Because it was a handicap match, but so one person was supposed to be in the ring and then two people were supposed to be on the outside. That's what was supposed to happen.
Yes. Yeah. It was
Oh,
supposed
yeah,
to
no, that
it
didn't
was
even come
supposed to
close to happening.
work. It was supposed to work the same as a tag team match.
But
Um,
just three like,
right. It's just
or
three people on that team and then
there
two
was
people on
not
the other.
one single time
That
that
all three
one
of the
member of High and Tai was outside of the ring unless they were thrown out. Like it, and not by the ref, like
right.
fighting. That's
Crazy.
crazy. Because at first I was like, was it supposed to be two in? Like, no, that's
No.
okay. That's
No.
actually fucked up.
And then the ref is just like standing in the corner, like gesticulating like wildly. I'm like, get in there and get them out of the ring. I was like, first of all, don't act like you're not the same size as them.
I swear.
Body them into the corner. What are you doing?
I
I
know.
was like, this is like so annoying because
So
like you have
bad.
Terry Funk and Scorpio like tagging in and out, and I'm like, for what? For what?
Yeah,
Don't even bother. Uh,
we're not checking tags. Don't worry about it.
Clearly, of course, in the chaos, Taka, Michinoku, and Bradshaw come out because,
Why
duh,
not?
because they've been getting sneak attacked for weeks. So
Hmm.
turnabout is fair play.
Period.
And then that kind of like chaos like disperses after because Bradshaw's a big bad and they're pretty
And he
scared of him.
brought the bullwhip.
Yeah, well, duh.
Has
Um,
to.
so then that takes us to another little backstage segment of Al Snow smashing his face into a glass door, just like wanting to get into the building.
Par for the
And
course. Par for the course.
I love it. I love this introduction to Al Snow. Such a great time.
Well done.
And then the Nation comes back out to the ring area because apparently the main event tag team that Stone Cold is going to be taking on is The Rock and D'Lo Brown. And we're like, okay, cool, makes sense. They're bad guys, sure.
Hmm.
Then Stone Cold comes out, and we're like, all right, who's this partner? I was gonna bet on Vince making Dude Love do it.
Me too.
But no. Turns
Worse.
out Vince is just kind of like we cut to like a backstage area and it's just Vince and like the Stooges like flexing on each other. Um,
Rubbing each other's backs and stuff.
right, baby oil everywhere. And then you're like, okay. And then we find out that Vince McMahon is going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin's tag team partner. Great. Great. This is what we all
My
wanted.
hair literally knocked something over. I leaned back so far in
uh,
outrage.
just because it's absurd. So the match is chaotic as fuck. Of course, it's mainly The Rock and D'Lo getting their like licks in. Stone Cold is honestly trying his best, but he's alone. Mind you, all of the members of the Nation are on the outside, and the Stooges, and his partner is basically against him. So, like anytime Austin is on the outside of the ring, he's getting kicked by Patterson or the Stooges or one of the members of the Nation, or Vince McMahon is just kind of like la di da, like in the corner, like real smug about himself. Um, and yeah, so it's essentially like an 8-on-1 kind of situation. Um, and my favorite part of the entire match is at one point, you, you get the moment where like there would be like a hot tag happening. And Stone Cold crawls over to Vince's corner, goes and like reaches out and then just flips him the double burn. He's like, actually,
Incredible.
go fuck yourself.
You thought I was gonna beg, huh?
Yeah, he was like, not me,
Not me,
sis.
Ziva.
Not now,
Yeah.
not never. Um, so of course, then Stone Cold like fires up. He starts like picking up steam on the Nation, and that's when Vince McMahon comes in and clotheslines him. And we're like, all right. Then all of the Stooges come in. Then Dude Love comes in, and then to end the episode, Dustin Rhodes and all of DX come in to join the brawl, and the episode just leaves us with everybody beating the shit out of each other. Not mad at it.
Sure, yeah, I'm not mad. It almost gives the go home episode before the pay-per-view. Like
It
everyone's fighting
does.
at the end. You know what I mean? And we're all like,
Hmm.
what's gonna happen at the pay-per-view?
And mind you, it's gonna be. I think we have what, another episode, maybe another two before the pay-per-view, but that's we still have some time because
Right?
it's
It's
on May
May
20.
31st.
No, I think it's on the 20 something, and we're on the 11th.
Oh, I don't know. Either way, it's I don't know what they're gonna do the next week or two. So insane.
We
I'm so
shall see.
curious, like what's gonna happen with Dustin? Because when he popped out at the last minute, I was like, "Whoa, hey girl," because I thought he was just
Hmm.
gonna do the sweet escape. He was just gonna be like, "Bye, girls, I'm out of here," burning my
Right.
shit and leaving. Um, but yeah, like I just had this thought. It's so funny, and I don't know why I haven't thought about this before. But like I had this thought. I remember when Shawn Michaels was the world champion. I was like, or world heavyweight champion. I was like, I wonder who is going to be the person that takes the belt from him. Like, I'll
Hmm.
be so curious. And not that I am even close to wanting Stone Cold to not have the belt anymore, but I just had this thought. I'm like, I wonder who will take the belt from him because eventually that will happen. And I haven't thought about that since he became the world
Hmm.
champion because he just feels, which is why it's going to hurt really bad when someone takes the belt from him, but he feels so unstoppable, especially after, I think it was because of this match, because he fought so many people
Right.
and came out on top in a way. Like, obviously it devolved into,
Madness.
madness. But it just, you're like, it's getting to the point where Stone Cold is so over and he feels like so unstoppable at this point, even though we know in the past, like he's been defeated and overpowered, but he feels so unstoppable at this point. It's almost getting like Undertaker level-esque, where it's like, who could possibly take him down at this point?
Right.
Like, he's just too big. He too
Right.
big for this earth.
So we'll
Crazy.
see, but well, yeah. I don't remember exactly. I'm trying to remember who is
I
like
love
the
it.
first one that takes it, but I
I
honestly I
love
don't.
when you don't remember and we get to experience it together.
So we'll
Always fun
see.
for me.
Um, but it's got to happen eventually because it's just the storytelling beast that is
There,
WWE.
that is
Uh,
wrestling.
that's wrestling for
That's
you.
wrestling, girl.
Um, but that's it for that episode. Before we leave, though, Kelsey, if you want to do the coat
Yes,
drive bit, yeah, go ahead.
you guys, we're doing a coat drive. I know we talked about this a few weeks ago, and we were originally going to do it at the Respect Wrestling show, but if you did not know, that has since been canceled, which is fine. We wish Ray and Respect Wrestling all the love in the world and all the best.
Yeah, yeah.
In the meantime, we have pivoted, and I'm really excited. We are doing the coat drive with my day job, which is also my family's small business, which is Dolly Moo, in Montclair. So it is the New to Wrestling and Dolly Moo coat drive for the rest of the month. You can bring your coats, winter apparel, scarves, hats, blankets, either gently used or new, to the Dolly Moo shop at 217 Glenridge Ave in Montclair.
New
Please come
Jersey.
by. New Jersey, sorry. Oh my God, yeah, sometimes I forget. Montclair, New Jersey. We're also doing, I believe, a second drop-off location at the Covens Cupboard in Piermont, New York, but I'll have to get that address because I don't remember. Um, but yes, please bring your winter apparel to Dolly Moo, 217 Glenridge Ave in Montclair, New Jersey. We also would just love to see you. We love to just have people come to the shop. Please come hang out with us. Please drop off your things and let's make our community warmer. Let's help each other out. The world is a trying time, and this is a sweet and soft and simple way we can help each other. And it's also just been a really cold winter. So like let's help people out. Yeah, and I'm just like I'm really happy about it. So please come through. We love you all so much.
Yeah, that'll be fun. If you are in the Philadelphia area and you would also like to contribute any way you can, feel free to DM us at the on our Instagram. It's N2W, two being the number, 2W podcast. And I will make rounds around Philly to collect anything that you guys may have and bring them up when I come up next. So yeah,
Perfect. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we're donating. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. We will be donating to Tony's Kitchen in Montclair, New Jersey. So yeah, all the warm and lovely clothes and apparel and accessories will be going to warm and lovely people to help warm and lovely people. So yes, please. And thank you, Xavier, for being the Philly like point.
Contingent. Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
thank you. And
I
we love you all
gotcha.
so much. Yeah, and if you can't get to the Dolly Moo shop or you whatever, like we can figure something out. You have stuff to donate, please just let us know. We want to donate as much as possible. So we hope to hear from you, see you, hug you, love you.
All of that. All of that. All right, guys. This has been another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. Thank you for listening, watching, subscribing, all that fun stuff wherever you happen to find us. For Kelsey, I am Xavier. We will catch you on the next one.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.